Welcome back. I'm Jocelyn, and today we are talking about GKS scholarship for university track. So the Global Korea Scholarship. University track is like going directly to Korea. You apply to one university in Korea is a simpler process, but it's only one shot and no backups. Not like embassy track where you have the opportunity to choose 3 universities. For university track, you only need one set of original documents. The only papers that cannot be original or documents is the certificates where they're like a backup to show whatever you wrote on your personal statement or study plan is true. The list of documents are the same list as if you're applying for embassy track, so there is no difference in there. But the only difference is depending of the university you are choosing or applying to, you need to check if the university itself asks or they want extra documents for you to provide in the application period. Each university, they publish their own deadlines. They do not have the same deadline to other universities or embassies. So please check the university website. They do publish sometimes their own JK8 guidelines in their own website under noticed. If not, also check the university's folder that GKS publish every year with the application and extra documents. Each university, they will have their own page where whatever extra requirements they might be asking depending of their department you're going to study and when their deadline, when the application opens and when the deadline is. The university may conduct an interview depending of the department of your choosing, but not all universities or departments choose to make an interview. That all depends on the department, mostly on the department if they want to interview the students or they don't feel like it's necessary to interview the student. So what happens after the interview? After the interview, if you are selected by the university, your documents are forwarded to NEED, to the Government Education Department. And NEED is going to do the final selection of the students provided by the university. After that, the university usually sends an email notifying to all the students who apply to the university, letting them know that the final selection of the students have been published on their website, and then you go and check, and if your name is in that list, congratulations, you have made it. I'm going to do a small review what was embassy track and what is university track. Embassy track, you apply to the Korean consulate, the closest to your home country. University track, you send your application to the university you wish to study in Korea, directly to them. Embassy track, you can choose up to 3 universities. They can be all out of Seoul or at least 2 in Seoul and 1 out of Seoul. University track, you apply to 1 university only, anywhere in all Korea. With embassy track, you have an interview with an embassy. I haven't heard, honestly, an embassy that haven't not done an interview. However, with university track, I have heard that they, depending of the department and the application, sometimes they don't feel or they think they need a required interview to get to know more about the student. If they have a strong study plan and personal statement, they don't feel like they need it. Embassy track is more competitive since a lot of people want to have the opportunity for 3 universities. University track, I want to say, is as competitive, but there are some things that makes a difference. With university track, your personal statement and study plan is focused to 1 university only, so you can make it stronger. And even, I don't know, like show yourself and you can do so much work and be the best of the best and you want to go so bad to study in that university. Compared to embassy track, you have to divide your full personal statement and your study plan explaining why you are interested to study in these three universities and hopefully to get chosen by any of those three universities. Because why? It has been heard that even though you might pass round two is that if need approves of your application, then the third round is the university needs to admit you to the university. It has happened to other students who have applied and has passed the second round. They have been rejected by all three universities. Don't be disappointed about yourself. That is why embassy track is usually a bit more hard because you need to work really hard on your personal statement and study plan and explain why you want to choose or why you chose those three universities. At the same time, make an impactful study plan. Also, very important tip, explain how your study will help Korea and your home country and how that can bring the two countries together and make their connection or their friendship even stronger, their business and everything. And if it works to implement your study in Korea, well, it can also help you implement in your home country. That is even a more stronger statement to make. I hope this video helps anyone who is going to apply again to the GKS or is planning to apply for the first time. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments area. Subscribe to my channel. I will give you more tips about studying abroad and applying to scholarships. And I will see you next time. Bye.